All right, good afternoon. Are we ready to proceed with the afternoon docket?
We are, Judge.
All right, and is this Mr. Wiley Main?
That's correct.
And I believe that you have filed a writ seeking bail reduction, is that correct?
Yes, Judge. I spoke to Mr. Main when I was first appointed. He requested that. I advised him of the pros and cons of that. We filed that at his request. And yesterday, I was in conversation with the prosecutor in this case, as well as this morning. And after relaying that information to Mr. Main that I received from the DA's office, he's requested that he be allowed to withdraw that writ and hold off on having that heard at this time.
Okay, is he wanting to reset the writ or withdraw and dismiss it altogether?
Judge, if you want to reset it for the 90 days, that'd be fine.
And
I'm sure that's going. I'm sorry.
go ahead, when's the 90th day?
I believe that's going to be November 25th, I believe.
And what's Mr. Main charged with?
He's charged currently with aggravated assault against a public servant, assault of a public servant, resisting arrest, search or transport, and criminal mischief.
And you said November 25th is the 90th day?
He was arrested on August 25th, so I'm making the assumption that 90 days, but I can check if you'd like. Hold on one second. I showed November 23rd, Judge. Oh, where I calendared his 90 days. So yes, November 23rd would be the 90th day.
All right, then what we'll do is we'll set this writ then on, at your request, on November 24th. That's evidentiary day at 9 a.m. And if Mr. Main is in custody still that day, then we'll have him brought over to the courthouse.
Thank you, Judge. May Mr. May be excused?
Yes, yes, you're excused, Mr. Main.
Yes, sir.
All right, court call CR 2187, CR 2186, State versus Courtney Michelle Odom. Believe that we are here today on arraignment for two new charges. One, smuggling of persons under 18 years of age, a second-degree felony, and also aggravated kidnapping, facilitate a first-degree felony. Are you ready for arraignment, Mr. Manning?
Yes, Judge, we are.
You may proceed.
Judge, I've gone over these documents, these indictments with Ms. Odom. I've explained to her the range of punishment on both of those. She has told me that her name is spelled correctly on those, and this time we will be pleading not guilty in both cases.
All right, the court will enter Ms. Odom's plea of not guilty into the record in each charge. And I believe that Ms. Odom has another pending case. Is that correct?
I just show the two cases. Originally, she was arrested, I believe, on a kidnapping that was enhanced or went by indictment to aggravated kidnapping, and the new charge of smuggling was added.
Okay, so she hasn't been indicted on any other charges. Is that correct?
That's correct, and I don't believe any are pending beyond that, beyond those two.
That's correct, Your Honor. We just have those two cases.
And I recall from a co-defendant's case earlier this week that we're still lacking some discovery from some federal authorities.
Judge, we're lacking all discovery at this point in time. I filed a motion for discovery previously on August 19th. I've requested any and all discovery that the DA's office has. At this point in time, all that's been released is the indictments and a couple of photos.
Ms. Heisel, what's the status on discovery?
I'm looking right now, Your Honor. I see that to be true for cause number 186. I'm checking 187 to see. That does appear to be correct, Your Honor. We've released everything that we have. I will get with Ms. Curry. I know she, like was said previously on the co-defendant's case, Ms. Curry is the one that is in contact with all those agencies. I believe what's happening is the sheriff's office is waiting for the federal agencies to forward their case to the sheriff's office, and then it will all be delivered at the same time to our office. But I will follow up on that and see if we can get any movement on that, Judge.
And Judge, my concern is that my client has been in jail or been in custody since May 14th when she was arrested in Missouri. We've had a bond hearing on this, and we've been told there was a lot of information that was going to be forthcoming, and yet it seems like the DA's office went ahead and rubber stamped these indictments without the necessary sufficient information to go forward. And so, Judge, at this point, we would like to see if there's any opportunity to get a trial setting here in the next few months so we can get this case moving. Ms. Odom has a young child she would like to get back to. She has things on the outside that without the proper information should not be causing her to be held in custody for this long a period of time. And so we would request that the option for a speedy trial be given in this situation.
I believe you'd have to file a motion for a speedy trial. You can file that and the court will consider it. Right now, what the court will do is I'll set this for pre-trial, and we'll set it for pre-trial on, Ms. Heisel, do you know when the co-defendant's case is set?
I've got it written down, Judge. Let me look here real quick. I have October 20th, Judge.
All right, then let's set this case also, since they're going to be dealing with the same issues. Court will set this for trial on October 20th at 1:30 if Miss Odom is in jail, 9 a.m. if she's on bail. And I believe that on the co-defendant's case that I had given a deadline for the federal authorities to have all of their discovery turned in to the state. And I believe I went, I'm gonna have to review my docket on that. Do you have any notes on that, Ms. Heisel?
Judge, you bounced back and forth between October 20th and October 27th. I'm not sure if October 20th was the deadline for us and then October 27th was the setting, so that defense would have 7 days to review that. My notes are unclear. I have both dates written down.
Yeah, October 20th is the actual docket day. The week of the 26th is a trial week. So it would be set October 20th. Let me log in and see if I made a note. Okay, that's okay. Okay, looking at my docket notes from the co-defendant's case, in which I'll set the same calendar in this case, we'll set pretrial on November 10th with the deadline for the state to get the discovery into its portal and provided to the defense on or before October 20th. So October 20th will be the deadline to get the discovery in, with November 10th being the pretrial setting. Thank you, Ms. Timber. That's what I was looking for. So we're going to set pretrial in each one of these cases on November 10th. And the court would expect the discovery to be provided to the defense no later than October 20th.
Yes, Judge.
I'll make note of that, Judge.
All right, anything further, Mr. Manning?
I believe that concludes our business. So you
Anything,
excuse.
anything further, Ms. Heisel?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Ms. Odom, we'll see you back on November 10th.
Mr. Manning, I need that white copy.
Yes, ma'am.
Do we have Ms. Rhodes? Brandy Rhodes?
Oh, Your Honor, that's all we had on the docket.
I show Brandy Rhodes being held on motion to revoke. Brandy on Rhodes, CR 19280.
Mine's marked down. And then it says motion to revoke is 922.
Okay. All right, then Ms. Grisham has indicated that Ms. Debbie Beasley has been appointed to represent Ms. Rhodes, and the case has been continued until September 22nd. All right, I believe that wraps up the afternoon doc. Is there anything further, Ms. Heisel?
No, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am, you may. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bailiff, any other profiles or any issues over there? Anyone we need to pull up and see?
Not that I've been told, no, sir.
I'll tell you what, why don't you check? Why don't you check and ask the jail staff if they've got any capious profines or anything like that? And I'll just hold tight. Yes, ma'am.
Deputy Casper says they do not have anything that needs your attention right now.
Excellent. Okay, tell them I appreciate their help today.
Will do, sir. See you in a bit.
See you.